My God, these are the first words I've spoken today. I didn't even say words right. I said works. Worgs. I made up a new animal, a wurg. Get that wurg away from me. Now, I realized right before this I hadn't said anything today, and that was a special time because I'm learning the English language all over again. I'm rediscovering what it means to be an English American young chap. That's what they call me. That's what my scientific name is, English American young chap. How's it going, everyone? Happy Thanksgiving. You're all going to be watching this after Thanksgiving. Hopefully nothing bad happened. You didn't get into a fight with your uncle over Zohran Mamdani, which probably happens at a lot of Thanksgivings. In New York, dude, oh my God. You like that son of a bitch, huh? That son of a bitch. Go wear a burqa. No, that's not. That might happen. Hey, that might happen at my Thanksgiving. I haven't seen my grandma since the man won. And like I said, guys, I am abstaining from saying who I voted for. Also today, happy birthday to my father, my beloved dear father. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday. Or today is Monday when I'm filming this. So you guys are not listening to this on his birthday, so you missed it. What the fuck's wrong with you? Get a grip, guys. Learn when his birthday is, you monsters. You demons. I hope nothing exciting happens this week that I miss in the podcast and then I have to talk about next episode. And then it's just late and no one wants to hear about it again. Like when Charlie Kirk died, I filmed the episode like the day before. That kind of sucked. Dude, you guys like this shirt, by the way? This shirt... So, if you've been following along, if you know my life, I just went to my friend's wedding last week, and as a groomsman, he bought us just like a small little gift, and one of them was this shirt. And it was inside this, like, I wish I had it here. It was like this travel case, like a leather, like, pouch that you can put, like, toiletries in or something, just like a little pouch, where he misspelled my name and my brother's name. This is one of my best friends since 5th grade. Doesn't know how to spell the name Matthew or Michael. So, yeah, about that. Not the greatest look. He misspelled me. He spelled Matthew with one T, and he's misspelled Michael with, instead of A-E-L, it's E-A-L. Michael. He had two groomsmen that are named Michael, too. So this motherfucker, listen, I'm abstaining from making any judgments against this motherfucker. But anyway, I had this thing, and I left it in my brother's car, and immediately I was like, oh, shit, I left it in your car. Can I get that? And he was like, I don't know where it is. And for months, he just had no clue where it was. He just was like, I don't know. I'm like, how could it possibly be lost? It was just in your car. He's like, I don't know, man. I don't see it. And then like a few weeks ago, he's like, oh, I found it in my closet. I'm like, yeah, I know it's in your fucking house, you idiot. Sorry, I'm calling everyone idiots. This is what I do in the morning. I wake up and I go, fuck these people. I hate fucking these people. Anyway, so I got my shirt, and it's nice. It's from Uniqlo. It's like a thick material. It's kind of nice. Feels good. I'm worried it's going to shrink, which it probably will. Because as a medium, if it shrinks, it becomes too small for me, and then it doesn't look good. But I'm going to enjoy it right now. I got my shirt on, so appreciate the shirt, and I appreciate the leather pouch. I can just pretend it's a brand called Matthew, not my name Matthew. Like it's just some offshoot. I don't know. They probably spell Matthew with a one T in like Bulgaria or some shit. Some Slavic country. Matthew. I wonder what the... Every country has their own version of names. All like the European countries. We have Matteo. I don't really know what it is when you go further away. I'm not sure. I know Matthew and Matteo, and that's kind of it. So, yeah, it's interesting. But, yeah, you can thank my father, who, by the way, guess what? It's his birthday, for naming me that, guys. If you wanted to figure out who is responsible for naming their child such a beautiful, crisp, amazing name. The reason I'm also not celebrating his birthday today because he's a miser. He doesn't want to celebrate his birthday until Thanksgiving. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do nothing. That's how he speaks. I don't want to celebrate. All right, cool, bro. I've said this before. I don't buy him gifts. He doesn't want gifts. You buy him a gift, he goes, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck do you think you're doing? Buy me a fucking gift." Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna buy you a gift. All right, cool. And he goes, "Don't buy me gifts." I go, "All right, cool, thanks. Appreciate it." So I'll see him on Wednesday, I guess. I don't really know. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I know when it's my birthday, I don't really care about gifts either. I don't know if I want to be him when I'm older, because that's like, I don't want people to buy me gifts, but also if you want to buy me a gift, buy me a gift. You know what I mean? I guess I tell people, like, I don't need you to buy me gifts, but like, if you want to buy me a gift, I'll appreciate it. The problem is when you've been buying someone gifts for 50 years or whatever, like my parents have been married for 35 years, let's say. I think it's around 35. You know, when you've been buying someone gifts for 35 years, what are they missing anymore? You know what I mean? They don't need another sweater. The last new sweater came out 35 years ago, guys. The day they were married was the last advancement in the sweater industry. She doesn't need new ones. So, I get it. But also, he also just buys himself. So I was at their house this weekend because I did stop by for a little bit. And he was like, my parents go to sleep at like 6 or 7 p.m. And he was like, I'm waiting for an Amazon package. I was like, oh, okay, I can go down and get it. And I hear the door, and I go down to get it, and there's 10 packages outside. He said he was waiting for one package. There's just a million packages thrown everywhere. I'm like, this motherfucker. And then he gets there, he was like, oh my, what the fuck? He was calling the Amazon driver an asshole for delivering it so late. I'm like, yeah, because they had to go to 87 warehouses to get all your items. The Amazon driver hates you, and you hate him for some reason for delivering your knickknacks. I don't even know what you bought. Some garbage. Some ungodly garbage. I don't know. The man is an enigma. The man is an enigma. But guys, guess why? He made me who I am today, inadvertently. Somehow a weird combination of my parents created this monstrosity you see before you. This monstrosity you listen to every week. Okay, I posted a video this weekend of me eating a vegan turkey. And so everyone in the comments is fighting about being vegans, which, you know, is whatever. The video it wasn't bad. The vegan turkey wasn't bad. It was just very expensive. And the main problem I want to bring it up is the guy I made the video from, Vegan. I'm just gonna say his name, Vegan Hacks Pod. I think it's the Vegan Hacks Podcast. That guy fucking hates me, dude. That guy. I think he thinks I just like hate vegans. So every time I post something, he fucking hates me. He's like so antagonistic. And I know he hates me, but I don't think people in the comments know. So he replied. When I posted the original video, I'll admit I feel like I talked about this. It wasn't a good video. It wasn't great. My jokes weren't great. But the comment he said was like something about like, you can do better than this, bro. He was like something like condescending, but also funny. It kind of felt like an old man like chastising me for being like a stupid little kid. And I was like, damn. But he's right. He was right. You know, it's valid criticism. And then I reposted, I tagged him on Instagram and TikTok. I tagged him in both. Because I remember him. I was like, this guy's kind of annoying. I'm going to tag him because sometimes I forget to tag people, especially if I'm reposting to Instagram. So I tagged him. So he comments a few hours ago. He comments and he goes, you didn't credit me in this and you also didn't cook it right, which I fucking followed the instructions, number one. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I even said it was good. I didn't even say it was bad. And then I did tag it. So I was like, bro, I wanted to be like, fuck you. Not fuck you. I want to be like, dude, why do you hate me? But I was like, I was nice. I was like, I did tag you. I've tagged you since I posted this. And he was like, oh. And he responded, oh, I guess I didn't see that because we're not mutuals. But anyway, you obviously just made this video to make fun of vegans and you got the reaction that you wanted. All right, bro, just listen, am I making fun of the turkey? Yes, I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of the turkey. That's $90. It was $140 fucking turkey. Which I said it was good. So, you know, I get that he hates me. And I kind of understand if he thinks I'm just making fun of vegans, which I'm not. I've tried plenty of vegan things here, and most of them have been pretty good, honestly. Besides the vegan mozzarella, which is fucking disgusting. So yeah, but another thing about the Instagram, like the tagging feature, when you tag someone, it doesn't work. Like it shows that you tagged them, but it doesn't give them a notification. TikTok is very good because it'll show you'll be like someone mentioned you in this thing, and it's a whole different section. TikTok or Instagram doesn't work at all. People tag me in comments. I've never seen a single one of them. I've never seen a single. I click on the tag profile, it's just blank and nothing shows up. So you guys could be tagging me the most amazing shit. You guys could be tagging me really cool stuff. I have no clue. On Instagram, you got to DM it to me. And then even then, I probably won't look at it. So I get what he's saying. He didn't see the tag, but if you click on the video, and also the thing with tagging someone in a video, like I'm in a 3-minute long video, and his portion of it is like 3 seconds or something. It's usually like 3 to 5 seconds. Like, yeah, should I tag you? Of course. But also, no one's gonna look at your profile. You know what I mean? Like, no one's like, oh my god, who was that guy that posted the first 3 seconds of this? That guy was the star of the show. Maybe they will be like that, but they won't. You know, there was another lady a long time ago who I posted a video. I reposted from TikTok to Instagram, and she comments, she's like, please tag me in this, you're stealing my content. And it was another thing where I made like a minute-long video and her part's 3 seconds, but whatever, I'm going to tag you because it's yours. But she had tagging turned off on her account. She had like settings where like no one can mention her, she's private, and I was like, yeah, I can't tag you, it doesn't allow you. And then like instead of responding, she's kept commenting on the thing. She was like fighting some other dude about like, the guy was like, why does he need to tag you? Like, you're barely in this. She was like, he's stealing my content. I'm like, bro, I just told you I tried to tag you. I just told you that I tried to, which wouldn't have made any difference, but I just tried, and I can't because you're private. What's the point? It makes no sense. This makes literally no sense. So it's like when people take my content all the time, and some people take my content and they repost it with no changes, and I'm like, fuck you, bro. You can tag me in that. Why are you stealing my content, number one? Or people will like, if you've ever seen the piss yourself meme, that's the thing that I'm in all the time. Where it's like the first 5 seconds of one of my videos, and then the screen will just say piss yourself, usually followed by the N-word, and then it'll be like psychedelics, or it'll say piss yourself Matthew, and that's it. And they don't usually tag me in those, but I understand because it's not really my video anymore. It's a piss yourself video. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you're like, what the fuck is he saying? What is this piss yourself shit? It just says piss yourself in the N-word. Just look up piss yourself meme, and one of them is me. I'm like, 1 out of every 10 is just me. It's funny. It's kind of funny. It's stupid. But yeah, they don't tag me in it. And yeah, I get it because you like kind of you made my video a different video. So if you're doing that, I think it's, I appreciate being tagged. Should I tag people? Yes. But especially if I'm going cross-platform, I'm putting it somewhere else. And like, no one's following this video back to where the original was. Like the frog, the only thing that's the exception is the frog farting video, which I posted that so long ago. And every time I post a video, people are like, what's the original link? And I post it. And it's on TikTok, and they have to go far. Like, I can't link it. It's on TikTok. I don't know how to post it. So like I put the thing there, and people are like, thank you, but it's hard to go back to. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the Vegan Hacks Pod guy. Bro, loosen up. Get the vegan stick out of your ass. Calm down, bro. It's fine. Listen, being a vegan and eating some of these weird foods, you kind of are opening yourself up to being criticized. I don't know what to tell you. I think especially when you make content about it, the internet people make fun of each other. If I eat weird food, I make fun of people eating weird food. That's what I'm going to do. So I get it, but what are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do? 1 second, guys. I got to clear my nose, and I don't want you to hear it. If you hear this, I'm retiring. Am I retiring or not? I don't know if you guys heard it. I'm going to listen to it back and be like, fuck, I got to retire. Zohran, Mamdani, and Donald Trump are now best friends. You guys saw this? That was crazy. That was so entertaining. I was like crying. I was cackling. Not even cackling. I don't like to say I'm crying laughing because I'm rarely crying laughing. I've never cried laughed from like a video, I think. Maybe I have. But it's rare. It usually has to be another person tickling me. It's a tickle me Elmo cry laugh. But Zohran and Donald Trump being best friends, just chilling, just saying well, Zohran was very like stoic about it. Donald Trump was just being like, oh, this dude's great. I would love to live in New York City. Which is a good sign, I don't know what they talked about. Obviously, people on both sides are going to say, well, on the Republican side, they're going to say, well, Zohran clearly bent the knee to Donald Trump and acceded to all of his... He saw the big dog at play and became his little puppy. And then people on the left are going to say, Zohran's so charismatic that Donald Trump just like... And the funny thing is that Donald Trump wore an outfit Zohran wore. He wore this like weird vest or the fucking turtleneck with the suit on. And they show a picture of Zohran wearing that, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's very uncharacteristic for Donald Trump, who usually wears a full suit. So I thought that was really funny. And so I don't know what to make of this. I really don't know what to make of this. I would say it's a good thing for them to be on good footing, I do believe they kind of probably just talked about like, hey, what do you want? I want New York City to be safe and also affordable and blah, blah. And Donald Trump's like, yeah, that sounds good to me. And then the specifics, they're like, we don't want to talk about this. So it sounds great. Honestly, it was truly the best possible outcome where I do think they're probably going to fight with each other at some point in the future. I'm sure that'll happen. There just has to be one thing, just one like story about someone getting pushed on the subway, and then it's going to be all over. That's it. That's all it's going to take, and it's going to happen probably. God forbid, but these things happen. Hasn't happened in a while, actually, though. People are getting lit on fire, though, so what can I say? I don't want to laugh about that, but it's crazy. Could be me. Could literally be me. That's actually something I'm really scared of. That might be one of my not biggest fears, but just like, if someone douses you with gasoline, you're kind of screwed. What are you going to do? That disfigures you. And that's, skin is not, you can't just like repair it. Like melted skin, you can't repair. Yeah, it's kind of scary. And there's a woman in Chicago who just got burned, and it's a horrible thing. Truly a horrible thing, horrifying. And so that's like the kind of thing where, I'm not saying like when you get stabbed on a train, I'm not scared, but that's the thing where I go, holy shit, like these people are insane. I don't know. So we'll see what happens, guys. It's almost January 1st, or is that when they get sworn in? Maybe January 20th? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm excited for the mayoral thing, but the press conference was funny. It was all just funny. It was all just ridiculous. I was like, what the heck is this? What the hell's going on here? I'm sure it threw. Maybe my grandma will be happy about that. Maybe she'll be like, oh, that's cool. We'll see, guys. I don't know. And maybe I should dress up like Zohran for Thanksgiving. That'd be kind of cool if I had that. I had a turtleneck I bought last year. I think I wore it on an episode once. And I wore it once to a place, and my friend said I look kind of gay, and I was like, yeah, I think I do too. And then I just never wanted to wear it again. I think I gave it to my brother. It was a little tight also. I don't think turtlenecks is really, like, they're kind of, I don't know. What's this? I feel like turtlenecks are for like tech billionaires who are like sitting in their home on Christmas making a video to their fans about releasing a new AI product, holding wine. Today we release Sora Jr. 35. And they're petting like a cat. I don't know, it's weird. That guy who like transfuses his own blood and like makes himself de-age, he would be wearing a turtleneck. I don't know why. I just picture him. Some Russian oligarch. Not for me, guys. I'm not a Russian oligarch. I'm Matt Lipari. Matteo Lipari. Matteo Lipari. Yeah, that's me. Anyway, guys, time to tell you guys my social security number. No, I'm kidding. What do we got here, guys? Just a chill day. It's just a chill day for me. Thanksgiving is, I got to go home on Wednesday. I've been kind of hating these weeks where I have to go home and to go places. I don't hate them, but it's like I can't really get into a groove, It's hard to do open mics. And by the way, guys, I posted my first ever stand-up clip today. Just a little quickie, just a quick little joke that honestly, I have a bunch of jokes that I've been saying for a while, and I don't really want to say them anymore. There's kind of a weird thing in comedy where, like, if you don't know about stand-up comedy, right, we say jokes over and over again. It's like a singer. Like, it's not all off the cuff. Sometimes it is, but you have jokes you've been working on for a while, and sometimes you're like, I don't really want to tell this joke anymore. I don't want to work on it. It's good. It's not great. It's fine. And, I kind of just want to, like, I have a bunch where, like, I would like to get a clip of it and post it online, and then I'm like, I don't really want to say it anymore. You know what I mean? These are jokes I wrote years ago. Some of these jokes I wrote when I started comedy, technically 8 years ago. Yeah, it was actually 8 years ago at this point when I did my first ever stand-up performance, which I've quit doing many times. A joke from that long ago, it's like, bro, I don't really want to say these things anymore. But I don't want to waste it, right? I worked on it, and it's good. It's not great. It's not going to go uber viral. It's probably going to get, whatever. I don't even know I don't think this went viral at all, but it's, people are like, oh, it's funny. So yeah, I just kind of want to film some of these and then stop saying them, and it'd be great to do that. That would be awesome to do that. So expect some more coming in the coming weeks, or whatever. Actually, the rest of my time, me, expect more, because that's my job. But yeah, what was that in reference to? What the fuck? Oh, talking about getting into a groove during the holidays or whatever. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when you got to travel a lot. I think I need to get better at being good about traveling and like making plans and preparing for things, But whatever, we're chilling, guys. We're all friends here. Remember, keep that in mind. We're all friends here. Oh yeah, but I gotta go back home. I need some dry turkey again. No one in my family has updated the preferences on this dry fucking turkey. I really do. I would have brought the vegan turkey. I think it would have been interesting. It's just so big. They should have made like a vegan Cornish hen, a smaller one. $140 fucking turkey. That thing is crazy. That Vegan Hacks pod guy, god damn it, I keep thinking about him. Just a hater, man. He just hates me. It's fine. People hate me, guys. I don't know if you guys know, people hate Matt Lipari. And it's okay. Like the guy who messes me about being an unfunny little goblin. Was that what it was? That is the line. China, dude, China has all these car brands that we don't even know anything about. They have, I think this is old news, but I just saw it, so I'm going to tell you guys. They have a car factory. I think they're building it, or it's mostly done, that is going to be bigger than San Francisco, an electric car factory for this fucking car brand, which I don't even remember. It's like B something with a B. And it's insane how many, they make more money than Tesla. I think that no one in the U.S. buys them. I don't think we can buy them. But they had like a U.S. website, so I'm not really sure. I think we like embargo buying them. I don't really know. I'm not really sure the dynamic there. But it just seems they have so many. It's a huge thing, and we have no Chinese cars here. Zero Chinese cars, which probably they would like destroy the U.S. market. So I get it. Can Ford really compete with like this gigafactory? They're making thousands upon thousands of cars. Probably not. But it's interesting. It's interesting the dynamic there. We're probably I don't think I've seen one of these in like Europe or anywhere else. I've never seen these Chinese cars. I don't know who's buying them. Probably Chinese people. You know what? If I had to take an educated guess, probably Chinese people. The billion Chinese people are buying Chinese cars. I've never seen an Indian car either, and I guess they manufacture their own. So I don't know. But it's interesting that I consider some of these like car brands to be global brands, and we have something with a factory bigger than San Francisco, which I can't even conceptualize what that means. I guess San Francisco is actually not that big. It's just like kind of like a little like peninsula thing, a little jutting out, little archipelago, so to speak. That's not what an archipelago is. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, the amount of people working in that factory who have probably horrible lives, if you think about that. Good God, whenever you hear about a Chinese factory, you go, fuck, God bless these people. God bless the people at these factories. That's why we need robots, dude. Anyone against AI and robotics taking over factory worker jobs? Like, come on. Dude, you want children to make iPhones instead of a robot? Come on, that's crazy. No, you want Southern American people who are like, I'm a blue-collar factory. I keep thinking of Willy Wonka and the Willy and the Wonka. I got my Willy and I got my Wonka, and it's a good night at home. Willy Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where his dad worked at a toothpaste factory, and he just screwed the cap on the toothpaste bottle. It's like, that's a job? Really? That's a job you want? That's a fucking worst job ever. Can't the robots take that job? That's such a good job for the robots, which I think they do at this point, but I think it was shown as like a purposely ridiculous job. And sometimes there would be misshapen toothpaste caps, and he would keep them, and they built like a statue. I forgot what happened in that one. That was a weird version. The original is way better. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. My name's Veruca Salt. Sorry, I'm just going to go. Let me just quick interlude to just go through the whole movie. Oh my God, I'm turning into a blueberry. Oh my God. I don't even know the lyrics. The lyrics, Augustus Gloop, a classic character, bro. I love that everyone knows who Augustus Gloop is. I feel like I've referenced him in like 10 different fucking videos, just saying Augustus Gloop. What was that one video? Oh, the lady who, that was a good video. The lady who made like a giant cup of chocolate for her husband or something, and I forget what my joke is about Augustus Gloop, and did pretty good. I think got 1 million views, so it's pretty nice, you know. For me, it's another day at the office, but you know, it's not bad. Not a bad amount of views. But yeah, these, how do we go from Chinese cars to Augustus Gloop? Oh yeah, the factory. But no, I'd be interested to see how good these cars are. I feel like they're, I mean, I don't know. The website looked pretty good. They looked exactly like Tesla, some of them. So he's kind of like copying, but that's kind of what they do. I don't know how good they are. I think Chinese stuff has a reputation for being bad quality. But, you know, they can certainly keep the quality up. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll never see one of these cars in my life. I don't know if I'm ever going to go to China. Hopefully one day. But, yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's all I have about Chinese car. We got a bunch of weird stories here. Men indicted in plot to invade Haitian island and enslave everyone. You guys see this? 2 guys from Texas. Texas men, let me look this up. Texas men, Haiti. Texas men indicted in plot to take over Haitian island and enslave women and children. This is crazy. 2 men from North Texas have been charged in over violent plans that included an armed coup on the Haitian island of Gonave. 21-year-old and 20-year-old Gavin Weissenberg and Tanner Thomas. That's a Texas name. My name's Tanner Thomas, and I'm here to take over this Haitian. Plan to murder all the men on the Haitian territory before taking over the island and enslaving the women and children as sex slaves. What the fuck are these people? Dude, these are some retarded little kids. Not little kids. I'm infantilizing adults. But these are absolute idiots. How many people are on this island, dude? Both men are charged with conspiracy to kill or kidnap persons in a foreign country and face 1 count of producing child pornography. Oh, these guys are fucking crazy, dude. What the hell? What the hell? This is insane. Oh, yeah, the lawyers are defending them vigorously. Yeah, okay, good luck with that, bro. I mean, this is the most ridiculous plot because it would never have worked. It doesn't make no sense. Weissenberg was in the North Texas Fire Academy, but he failed out of the program. Yeah, he failed out of that, but he's going to take over a Haitian island and rule the island. The men also plotted to recruit and hire homeless people from Washington, D.C. to overthrow Haitian's government. Oh, what the heck? Dude, this is crazy. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Dude, this sounds like a plot you make, just like 2 12-year-olds make, who are like the bad kids in the class. Where's my stomach feeling weird? Make like the craziest plot on earth. And these people are like, wait, you guys are arresting us for this? We just made this up. They began planning the attack in August 2024. Oh shit, they've been doing this for a year? Dude, they've been putting a lot of work into this. Both took Haitian Creole language training. All right, maybe this is actually more developed than I was thinking. This is actually a well thought out plan. The two planned to transport firearms, ammunition, and explosives by boat. Weissenberg allegedly traveled to Thailand to enroll in sailing school in preparation for purchase of a sailboat. Okay, yeah, he went to Thailand for sailing school. Okay, he went to Thailand for sailing school and not training for the women and children. These fucking guys. Gonave Island is home to 87,000 people. Okay, this is ridiculous. This man and his friend and homeless people from D.C. were going to go to an island of 87,000 people and kill all the men, which, guys, I'm going to guess is about 43,500 people. 12 of these people, that's insane. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. This is truly the most insane. I get when other countries are like, you stupid Americans. They see this plan, they're like, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's great. I mean, even if they had tried their plan, they would have killed some people probably, which is a good thing that this didn't happen. But still, this is insanity. I mean, I thought when they were going to say the island had like 200 people, then I was like, all right, maybe they can do it. 87,000? What the heck are you talking about? I thought it was a small little island. That would make sense. Maybe it's possible. Honestly, you probably could hold the island for a couple days, maybe, before the government kills you and, destroys your lives. You guys are done for. But 87,000, I mean, this is just ridiculous. They probably didn't know. They probably that's how bad the education system is down there. They're like, oh, 87, I thought it said 87. Shit, oh, dude. Tanner, we gotta redo this. Tanner Thomas, we gotta redo this, bro. We gotta pick a smaller island, dude. That's crazy, dude. As if Haiti hasn't gone through enough. Didn't they get destroyed by a hurricane this year, or was that Jamaica? I think it was Haiti. It's always Haiti. Haiti gets fucked up by some hurricanes. Dude, what a fucking bunch of weasels, these kids. I'll call them kids because they're like 21, but they are adults. They're obviously going to go to jail for a very long time, probably 30 to 50 years, maybe more. I mean, I think the child pornography thing, that implies they did it already in Texas. They were already doing some weird stuff. What a weird bunch of dudes. My God. Can anyone be normal? Can't anybody just be normal out here, guys? No, that's not true, guys. We can't. Guys, don't be normal. Don't be weird like these people, but don't be normal. Normal is bad. Don't be normal. All right. Anyway, all right. We have a bar owner. This bar owner made headlines because he's banning people who are going into bars alone from coming into his bar. If you want to come into his bar, he's saying you got to be in a group. And he's saying it's because people that are alone are like causing ruckuses. They're talking to people. They're being weird. And I kind of get what he's saying. But he's saying if you're going to meet your group of friends, they have to come outside and walk back in with you. Which is kind of like, all right, that's kind of weird. But I kind of get what he's saying. I think especially dudes going to bars alone, they are kind of like, I'm not going to say don't go to a bar alone if you're, especially dudes who just want to like have a drink and like watch a game or something. But there's some dudes who are like, they're like, I don't know, going there to like prey on people. Every dude I've met that's alone at a bar has been kind of weird. I'll be honest. There's been I forget there was one dude. It was a long time ago, a couple of years ago, and he was just kind of weird. And I don't really know. He's just like he's just going there to hit. And like it's dudes who go to bars alone, just with the goal of hitting on women. They're just kind of weird. I don't know what it is. It's like I get if you don't have friends that want to go out, because I've been in positions where some people want to go out and I don't want to go out because I'm like, I don't want to join you. But just the idea that like you need to hit on people so badly, they're just like, I'm going to go alone and just stake it out. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It bothers me. It makes me like feel like you're kind of a weirdo. I don't know. Maybe that's my judgment. I'm not saying you're like going to disturb the place, but maybe this guy's found that. I think that's what he said. He's like, I found that people who are alone are like, kind of disturbing the vibe of my bar and they're fucking things up. So you're not allowed anymore. Which I get. But people are in uproar. Guys, if a bar doesn't want you alone, don't go to the bar. I don't know what to tell you. This is not the same as like a baker not wanting to make you a gay wedding cake, or not wanting to make a wedding cake for your gay marriage. Not a gay, I don't know what a gay wedding cake is. It's just two holes of the cake ramming against each other. I went to lesbian there. I didn't go to gay. It's just a sword fight happening at the top of the cake. That wasn't a good explanation for a gay cake. Wasn't good, guys. I don't know enough about gay culture. I don't have any gay friends, really. I have no gay friends. What a shame. I have some gay acquaintances, no gay friends. Anyway, what am I talking about? I forgot the bar. Sorry, I almost forgot. Yeah. So like, anyone's allowed to deny you access to their place for any random reason, I guess. I think that's the thing. Like, you can't deny black people from entering your establishment, but you can be like, you're not allowed in because, you're wearing shorts. You can do that. You're not allowed in because I don't want single people. I guess that's fine. That's okay. So yeah, we'll see how this works. Maybe it'll make more people go. They'll be like, finally, no single dudes here. Thank God. Thank the Lord. There's no creepos here. Or like dudes that have their wedding ring on their finger and then they slowly take it off and put it in their pocket. That's what happened on our cruise. We went on a cruise a long time ago. Only 2 years. 2 or 3 years ago? 2.5 at this point. It was a river cruise in the Netherlands. And apparently the bartender... It's a cruise. This is a river cruise. It has like maybe 50 passengers on board. Very few people. It's a small boat. There was no young... We were the only young people. I think I may have to tell the story. But we think the bartender was definitely hitting on my sister. He's like trying to see like whatever. And he took off his wedding ring at some point. He just put it in his pocket. He's removed his wedding ring. And my cousin saw it. My cousin is a little bit older than, or she's like my dad's age, so not a little bit older. But she's like one of the kids. She's one of the youngsters. She was like, she saw you remove his wedding ring. We're like, oh, fuck this motherfucker, dude. This motherfucker cheating on his wife, or attempting to. It didn't work. So it was kind of crazy. But yeah, that's what guys at bars do. They go, oh, I'm just gonna take this off. Which honestly, I think it works better when it's on. I think women like that you're married. That's a thing that I feel like that's scientifically proven, that they just like, it's like the, what is it called? It's like acceptance. They want to know that you've been accepted by someone else, that you've passed another woman's test, so yeah, you'll be good for me. She already did the work of making sure you're not a creep. I'll just take you for myself. So it might work. I feel like, honestly, if I ever got married, people would start hitting on me more, which is like, guys, where were you when I was single? I'm also like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm literally married. Stop being a homewrecker, you fucking... Yehovah. We're going to say that here. Yo. Sorry, that made me uncomfortable. I don't want to call women that. I don't want to call women anything derogatory. It's not in my nature. It's not in my nature to call anyone a skank. That's a better word. That's such a fun word to say. Whore is such like just a violent. Skank is just so much better. You skank. You can pretend you have a New York accent. You fucking skanks everywhere. All right, this is a fun article. Man accused of flashing genitals to drivers on interstate said he needed excitement in his life. That's the whole story. Just a guy. Apparently, he did this 2 days in a row. He just was flashing his dick and genitals to people. And his lawyer said his reason was that he needed excitement in his blah life. I think that was the quote. His blah life. And I don't know. It's funny. It's just, I was entertained by that comment. I don't really know what joy you get from that. It's kind of a schizophrenic's view on life. The joy you get from showing people your genitals. You can also do that not while you're on the interstate. You can do that like, I don't know. I guess if you do it somewhere else though, like in the interstate you can get away. I guess that's the thing. You can just be like, ugh, and then see ya, and drive away. That was my car noise. I don't really know how he did it. I'm not sure. Also, how can you even see someone's genitals on the interstate? I don't even understand that. As you're driving, it's like hip thrust up. Maybe that's it. Maybe it was an impressive piece. Maybe, you know, just, I don't know. I don't understand the logistics of this. I don't want to see a video, but I would love to see like a diagram drawn by someone. I don't know. I hope it brought excitement to his life. He's probably going to jail for a little bit. And guess what? People would love to see his genitals there. If you wanted excitement, bro, they have a genital show and tell contest in the shower every night, I heard. It's amazing. Genital show and tell and deposit, we'll say. No, but I don't understand the story. This story is wackadoo, so to speak. All right, we'll end with this. This is an am I overreacting, but it's something I saw a lot of discourse happening on, so I'm not going to go to the actual Reddit post, but the gist of it is, am I overreacting for breaking up with my girlfriend because she said she's had her fun? That's the article. I don't know why I paused so much, as if it was some amazing bombshell. And basically, everyone on Reddit was saying, you are overreacting. Why are you doing this? Everyone on Twitter, which you can kind of tell there's like a discrepancy here. Everyone on Twitter is like, no, any woman who has had fun before you doesn't deserve your... I'm like, what the fuck? Basically, the guy's story is, his girlfriend was saying how she's ready to settle down. This is what she said. I've had my fun. I'm ready to settle down now. And he got offended with it because he feels like apparently this guy was interpreting as she's settling for him, not settling down, which is different, completely different. And so he's like, I'm breaking up with this girl because she said she's had her fun and she wants to settle down. Which, am I crazy? That's a perfectly normal thing to say. I've had my fun. I'm not saying I'm not going to have fun with you, you fucking weirdo. Of course I'm going to have fun with you. I'm marrying you, you idiot. I'm going to have fun with you, but I'm settling down. I've had my frivolous relationships or whatever. But what I don't understand, I understand this guy's perspective if he found this out. This is someone he's been dating for years. If he found this out in the beginning and he was uncomfortable with it, sure, you can break up with them. But, you know, if you're dating someone for years and just now you're realizing that they've slept with other people or whatever and you're upset by that, what are you talking about? This makes no sense. What the hell is this? So everyone on Twitter is like, any woman who has said this is just the guys from India, just every Indian account, which now you can tell. You can click on their profile and see they're from India. Any woman who would do this is not pure woman and they don't understand. And everyone on Reddit, which I would expect to be more fucking incel-like, they're just like, bro, like, people are allowed to have fun. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So, you know, my point is just that you should know this about your partner. If you're in a serious relationship about them, you should know these things, probably in the very beginning. Wouldn't that make sense? The deal breakers are all out of the way in the very beginning, so you don't waste your time. This makes no sense. So I don't fucking know what the hell's this guy's problem. I don't, you know. In my opinion, he's being a little pussy. That's my opinion. He's being a little bitch. You know, I get if the angle was like, his girlfriend was like, I've had my fun, and now I'm just, you know, I don't think I'm going to find anyone else, so I'm just going to settle for this guy. Whatever, he's cool. I get that, but that wasn't what she said at all, as far as I know. She was just saying, like, it's time for me to settle down. I love this man. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Someone said that to me, I'd be like, yeah, I've had my fun too. I want to settle down too. That's the same thing. Maybe that is kind of what it is sometimes, where it's like, that is another part of this, I forgot, where the guy said he saved himself for her, and she didn't. I think there's sometimes resentment with that, where you go, I've been like this beautiful Christian man, not a Christian man, but whatever, just like this, you know, I've been this respectful man, and my girlfriend went out and partied and whatever, which I understand it, but why are you with her? You should have known that in the beginning. Don't be with her if that's the problem. If you want someone who's stayed inside in a cloister as a cloistered nun, then you can choose that person. You know, I get those feelings. They're kind of valid in some instances. I understand where they're coming from, but what are you talking about, bro? No one feels bad for you when you figure this out now. These are deal breakers in the beginning. It's like wanting kids and you find out your partner doesn't want kids 2 years into the relationship. If this is a deal breaker for you, why don't you bring this up in the first fucking, I don't know, at least first few dates if you're serious about each other? I don't know. So, that's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. And this guy, I don't know the result. I mean, if I was his girlfriend, I'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, why are you being such an insult right now? Why are you being such a weirdo? Because that is kind of what it feels like. But whatever. We've all, maybe they're young. Maybe he's like 18 or something. I don't know. Well, also, no, they can't be 18. Why are they... Time to settle down. The whole thing might be fake. It might be fucking fake. Whatever, man. Oh, dude, there's so much carbon in this water. I gotta change my water filter. There's an insane amount of fucking carbon. My God. It's like, whatever. Shit. Boy. Anyway, I got any more topics? Dude, we got 5 minutes left in this thing. That was the last topic. I've had a bunch of topics. Let me just go through one of these topics that I had on the bottom of my list that I never talk about. Oh, this is I was going to mention this during the Super Bowl when Kendrick Lamar was performing. I never mentioned it because it's irrelevant. It makes no sense. But there's a girl who one second. Let me remove it here. There's a girl who went viral a long time ago for singing a Kendrick song. Her name is Rory, I think. Her stage name is Rory. We'll reveal the next part of this. Her stage name is Rory, and she went viral for like singing a Kendrick song. Funnily, I forget. Is it "Be Humble"? Yeah, she has like a weird voice. The way she sings is like very unique, and she's like, I think the line she says that's funny, like "My left stroke just went viral," and it's funny, and she's known among like these like music Twitter people or whatever, maybe more people, and so people were saying like, oh, he should have brought her out in the Super Bowl because it's like she's like iconic. And I know this girl. Her and I went to elementary school. Not going to say her legal name, even though I know it. I remember her very vividly. I haven't seen her since I was fucking 11. So bear in mind, this is a girl I went to elementary school with. She was my friend in elementary school. If you know who it is, you're like, oh shit. Her and I were even ballroom dance. So maybe I never said ballroom dance in 5th grade. We all had to do ballroom dance as our gym requirement. And they chose the best people at each type of dance to be in the competition team. And you would go to compete against the other schools. And we lost in our first competition. But she was my ballroom dance partner. So it was like 10 people, 10 kids, me and her. She was my friend. I feel like I remember like hanging out with her. Maybe she came to my house or something. I remember my mom would like talk to her mom and her dad and stuff. And I remember one time they told me that like someone had broken into their house. My mom told me that, and she was like, "Don't tell her because she's gonna get really scared." I'm like, "Why are you telling me this? Not to tell her? Like, what if I'm a blabbermouth? What if I tell her?" But anyway, I only know her as a 10-year-old, 9, 10. How old are you when you're in 5th grade? 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah, I guess 11, 10 or 11. So I don't know anything about her. She's a 27-year-old girl now, and she's gone through. She's done a lot of stuff, guys. All I know about her is that she was a singer. Then I think she did OnlyFans as well. So there's a lot of things. I was like, oh my God, this is getting crazy. But she came back on my page and I was like, oh, here she is. I know her. Yeah, I don't know anything about her now. I don't think she does either of those things anymore. And hopefully she's, chilling, whatever. Hopefully she's doing good. Maybe her and I, maybe one day we'll reconnect. Maybe that'll be a thing. But I'm mentioning to you the guys that I know her. If you know who this is, yeah, like that's an interesting fun fact. If you don't, that was a meaningless 5 minutes that you're never going to get back. But yeah, if you want to look who it is, just look up like Kendrick Lamar girl, Be Humble. I don't know what to look up. My left stroke just went viral. Is that the lyric? I'm gonna try to find her. Actually, let me see. Let me play the clip here. Kendrick Lamar, Rory. Let's see. Kendrick Lamar fan. Who the fuck is this? No, this is a different Rory. Who the fuck is this? Okay. No, there's another Rory that's taking the spotlight. Cover. Let's see. Here she is. The user is likely asking about a viral. This is AI. Viral video of a woman named Rory Lee performing a cover of Kendrick Lamar's song "Humble." This video became popular in February 2025. Not true. It became popular before that. Let's see. Let me just watch this take a video. 10 years ago. Can you guys hear this?
In the car, if this video. Here it is.
It's an interesting rendition. It's unique and interesting in the point where it's kind of good.
Of course that will not actually happen, but just imagine if he has Rory come out to sing one of his biggest hits, Humble. Like, I would simply pass...
This video has 53,000 likes.
If I was planning...
Yeah, they're saying, like, she should be out in the Super Bowl. Did I like this video? Did I see it? I haven't seen this one. Yeah, this is, people, everyone knows this. So anyway, that's her. That's her video. You've probably seen it before. And yeah, I don't really know what to do with this information, guys. I just told you, so I can get it off my list. I got it off my list of things to talk about, guys. I was going to wait till Kendrick Lamar was back in the news, and he's not. So anyway, that's it. Could be my wife one day. Could be my, well, I don't know. She seems like she's fallen off, not fallen off, but, you know, seems like she's on a Waverly path, we'll say. Doing God knows what. Maybe she just wants to be famous. And guys, by the way, the best way to be famous is to be on the Meat Sangria podcast. Anyway, maybe we'll have her as a guest. That'd be crazy. I would love to have her as a guest. I don't even know what I would talk about. But like, hey, you remember gym class? remember Mr. Lehrer? Remember when we played with scooters? That was good times. Anyway, how's life, bro? All right, guys, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. Hope you guys got a lot of cool stuff. Hope you bought me some things. That'd be nice. Appreciate it if you got me some knickknacks or whatever. I actually hate knickknacks, so get me something cool. Yeah, I got to go Christmas shopping for people. Oh, God, the holidays. Oh, it never ends. It never ends. It never ends. All right. Cool, guys. Peace out. Thank you all. Love you all so much.